Hey guys, it's Carrie. Welcome back to the channel. And today I have a very exciting package to open with you guys. I'm not sure if anyone's familiar with my obsession for Shoppies, but my first video was Little Shoppies, Rainbow Beach. And like me and Elijah basically collected the Shoppies together, and it was fun. It was back in the doll hunting days where you had to go to different stores for different exclusives and different blah, 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 blah. So who is in this box, or who should be in this box, I got from eBay. And she originally came and was called a BFF Traveler Pack or something. She was kind of an obscure character, and I think she only appeared in, like, the credits for Shoppies World Vacation. And I'm having a hard time getting through the tape. But anyway, they came up with a BFF pack, which had, I think, 4 of the dolls, but they were dolls that were already previously released as single packs, but just with, like, they glittered up some stuff. Changed ever so slightly. Yes, if you're a hardcore collector, worse than me, then maybe you would have gotten the whole pack and be able to say they have the different variations, but I just wanted the Rainbow Kate doll that came with it, which was exclusive, and I was very annoyed that it was exclusive and to that. And I think the pack originally sold for like $50 or $60, and I think it was exclusive to a certain store. I think it was Target here, or I don't know. But so that happened, and then I got mad, and I was just like, no, I am not spending that much money just to get that one doll and be stuck with all the other duplicates or all the other dolls. So I passed on her, and then it disappeared, and I never saw it again. And since then, and that was back probably maybe 2016, maybe. I've been scouring the internet here and there. I obsess, and I've never seen her for sale. Like, every once in a while, I'll come across the I've never been opened package of, you know, the $5, and it was way out of my price range, and I was just like, you know what, I decided I'm probably just never going to have her. And then just the other day, I was thinking about Shoppies, and I'm like, you know, let me just look. And lo and behold, there was a seller on eBay that had her for about the price that I would have paid for her back then as a single. And she looked really, really good, and she even came with her brush. So hopefully she was packaged right, because I don't know if anyone knows Shoppies, their hair can be very temperamental, and transferring them from one place to another is a bit difficult. So let's see here. They packaged her very well with bubble wrap. All right, so, oh, not only does she have her, wow, okay, so she has everything. She's got her stand. I don't like that her headpiece is removed, though. That bums me out a little bit, because that means that with Shoppies, they had multiple elastics holding up their headpieces on their heads, and when you take them off, it's really hard to get them to stay on, so that's going to be a little bit of a bummer, but you know what? I will muscle through it. I have 2 that we accidentally took the elastics off anyway that exist, so she can just join that club. But I guess while we have the piece already out, this is her headpiece. You have a flower here that's a shiny purplish color, and then we have a drippy bow, because anyone who doesn't know anything about Rainbow Kate, her name is a pun from rainbow cake. So you're gonna see a little bit of like melty frosting stuff, like the flower, like the cake that's underneath I think it's supposed to be some kind of cake. Anyhow, that's a really cool, and they always have like really cool headpieces. And another thing about them that they used to have, like, is they had special brushes. This one's glittered, which makes sense because the package she came in was glittered. It's like a heart shape, and then you can see like a little bit of a drippy cake in the corner there. And it's also transparent blue. And then also, they all came with stands. This, I guess, must be the stand that she came with. Little S for Shopkins. That extra bit there. I don't see Shopkins, and I don't know if she actually had her own Shopkins. I can't remember what the packaging looked like. I know that the other girls didn't come with their brushes and stuff like that. They were basically just, she was the showpiece. Oh, I'm so excited. All the girls that are part of this line all represented different countries, and hers, I believe, is Spain. So she's in like a Spanish dress. Let's get her headpiece on here, hopefully. Get her headpiece on. There we go. Okay. So her hair, of course, is very evident of her name. Okay. So she has a side ponytail. Her hair color consists of red,
pastel, purple,
yellow, and teal. And it comes together in a ponytail here, which is a little bit off, but I can fix that a little bit. And the ponytail is sealed with her own hair in purple. And then I shouldn't have put it on like that. Okay, we'll fix it later. And then she has freckles, and her freckles are actually supposed to be like, they're a little sprinkled. I don't know if you guys can see that on camera. There's light pink and purple freckles in there to make it look like sprinkles. She has matching purple eyebrows that match her purple there, and then she has little side girls, and her eyes are purple with a little bit of pink in it. She has pink eyeshadow, a dark pink lip. There was a couple of collectible ones at the end there that had full head to toe fabric, but for the most part they're known, and all the rest of them have really cool molded on tops, which I'm not really one for molded on top for most dolls, but this is how they started and this is how they were. She has a aqua pearl necklace, or just aqua beads, like a choker style. And then you can see the florets. They match her headband on the top there. And then there's it's textured here to look like polka dots that are yellow on top of a reddish. And then we have a double layer skirt here that is removable, but you don't want to take it off. And then she has painted on underwear that are pink. Her shoes are cute. They have that they have that matching flower on there, and then the rest of them are pink. Pink swirls. Yeah. So for articulation, they just mostly had basic. A lot of girls had different arm poses. Hers is kind of posed like that, which is good because they can hold purses and stuff that way. And so her arm goes up and down and back and forth on both sides. She can do the splits, and you can make her stand. She does have a stand, and the stands just go right on their feet like that. She's gonna stand like that. She's gonna actually go in our Shoppy display that we have above our kitchen cabinets for all of our world vacation sets. Maybe I'll do a little tour at the end of this, I don't know. Or we can do a separate video of that, but there we go. There she is, guys. That is Rainbow Kate, representing Spain. She's one of my girl dolls. I'm so excited. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe, and we will see you in the next one. Bye, guys.